21 Weeks in Hell.
Staff Sergeant Dower, reporting as ordered, ma'am.
Have a seat, Sergeant. Well, first of all, how are you, Sergeant Dower?
I'm doing well, ma'am.
The tension settled between you and the journalist?
It has. I think that day was just sort of an anomaly. We were all on edge.
I'm glad to hear it. I am sorry things went as far as they did.
Me too, ma'am.
As you know, we have been suffering heavy losses up along the northern border and the coastline to the east as of Tuesday. The entire coastline is back under enemy control. It's not looking good. We will get perhaps one more shipment of food and supplies before General Chapman orders supply routes closed. Far too dangerous.
We are taking a beating.
As long as all our aircraft are grounded, I fear we will continue to lose the advantage. I am especially concerned about our female squad. How is their morale?
Ma'am, the women are a wonder. While the rest of the platoon and the others in the company are, by all appearances, becoming frayed at the edges, my girls continue to keep a great attitude. There have been your occasional personal clashes, so to speak, but mostly they've been able to maintain a positive outlook.
I pray they keep it up. It needs to be communicated with them and the rest of the platoon that their expected extraction date has been pushed back, and it may be pushed back again. I don't think we're going to get out of this before it gets worse. They need to prepare themselves for a fight.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then. That's all I have for you now. Thank you for your time, Sergeant Dower.
Thank you, ma'am.
What's that you're giving me?
It's an antiemetic. It'll help you with the vomiting. Pull your sleeve up for me.
How long will it take?
30 to 60 minutes. And there you go. Make sure you stay hydrated, all right?
I'm just scared. I always get like this when I'm scared.
We're all scared, Corporal. Let me know if you need anything, all right? That girl's a mess, yo.
Poor Dina. She's been going all night.
She says she's scared. Thanks for covering for me. You can go back to bed if you want.
What time is it?
It's like 2. Still really early.
I'll keep you company for a while.
You sure? It's up to you.
Can't sleep with all that noise she's making anyway.
Hey, Melissa, I've been meaning to ask you.
What?
What are you going to do about your stepdad?
You know what, Annie? I've put it behind me now. In my heart, I think I've already begun to forgive him.
Well, that doesn't mean he should get away with it.
No. No, he won't. When the time is right, I'll deal with it. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet.
I think you should confront him. You should sit him and your mom down and tell them how you feel. Ask him what you think you should do. See what he says. I'll go as backup if you want. I've always wanted to visit Cali.
I'll decide when I get out of here. I'm not ready to face it right now.
Well, either way, I got your back, girl, okay?
Thanks, Annie.
For sure.
How's Dick Rademacher?
Shut up. I guess he's okay. A little distant lately. I think I'm scaring him away.
No.
I think I made a huge mistake, Melissa.
What did you do? No. Shut up.
Mm-hmm. He asked me what my problem was, and I told him.
You told him you love him? Annie, why would you do that?
I told him the truth. What am I supposed to do? He's such a beautiful guy, and
He's like 62.
He's 34. A young 34. A hot 34.
When you were a chubby Japanese baby, he was writing for his high school newspaper.
Say whatever you want, girl. We are 2 bodies sharing one soul. Like you and Joe. Nonsensical, ridiculous, obsessive.
What did he say?
What, when I told him I loved him? He calls me his little minx.
Oh my God.
He said, "What a genuinely sweet thing to say, little minx."
That's it.
He's not ready to say it yet. That's okay.
Oh, please. Annie, if you don't hear or listen to anything else I ever say, at least hear me when I say it's doomed.
Melissa.
It was doomed from the get-go. Look at you, a pretty, exotic, young girl. Of course he's gonna scoop you up. But Annie...
What?
It won't last. Trust me. I'm not trying to upset you, but let's be realistic. Tell you what, enjoy it for now, but don't place your hopes too high.
I'm not.
If he starts to call you his little geisha, you're really in trouble.
Shut up, God. Lectures.
Well...
I know you care and you're just looking out for me, but we'll be okay, I promise. Rick's path crossed mine for a reason. And I don't believe in coincidences. You know what I'm saying? Gosh, those sounded closer.
I know.
We gotta make it through this, Melissa.
We will.
I'm so scared, you know?
I know. Me too. We'll make it, Annie. I have this feeling. I've had it since Fort Benning when they told us we were coming to fight. We will get out of here alive.
I have a life I want to live, you get me?
We all do. Just gotta hang on.
Do you
What?
think Lopez and Rick...
What?
Nothing.
No. I don't think there's anything going on there. Dina has been way too depressed to be having something with any guy.
You don't think so?
No. Gotta hang on.
Six and a half months in hell.
Oh, I'm going to get these enlarged to poster size, tack them to the ceiling of my flat.
Shut up.
When are the others supposed to be coming back?
Shouldn't be much longer. They've been on patrol since after lunch.
It's getting pretty dodgy out there.
My radio has been quiet, which is a good thing. They'll only use this frequency if they get into trouble.
Why didn't you join them today?
Haven't felt great lately. And plus, somebody always has to stay behind and guard the building.
What's the matter?
After the Dear Jane letter? I don't know. I guess I'm just finding it hard to break from the gloominess.
Oh? Anything I can do?
Lima 6, this is Mad Dog 1. Over.
Oh, shit. Mad Dog 1, this is Lima 6. Over.
Lima 6, we've made contact. It was an ambush. We have 2 wounded. Over.
Roger. Who are the wounded? Over.
Lima 6, wounded are Papa Delta and Papa Kilo. Request med evac ASAP. Over.
Wilco. Over. Kelly and Doherty.
Kelly and Doherty what?
Rattlesnake 5. Rattlesnake 5. This is Lima 6. Over.
Lima 6, this is Rattlesnake 5. Over.
Roger, Rattlesnake. Be advised, we have 2 wounded returning from patrol. Over.
Lima 6, what is their location? Over.
What happened?
Shit! Hand me those binoculars. Roger, Rattlesnake 5. They are approaching the schoolhouse. We'll treat the wounded. Please advise us to medical assets as soon as possible. Lima 6 out.
Do you know what in God's name happened?
They got ambushed. Big Sis and Doherty were both hit and we're stuck.
What do you mean?
We can't call for medevac. All the aircraft are grounded. Okay, there they are.
Keep pressure on it, Doherty.
Pressure. Pressure.
Kelly?
She's out cold. Help us get her over to her cot.
Yeah.
Take her boots off.
Will do.
Big Sis? Big Sis?
She's in shock. She's unconscious. Roll her on her side for me.
What are you doing?
Checking for an exit wound. Need to get her shirt off.
Patty, Patty, come on. Oh, God.
Okay, I don't see an exit wound. Lay her back down. Careful.
What's that?
Ammonia capsule. Let's get her knees up. Hand me that roll of gauze, would you?
Patty?
Chris, take over. I need to get her something for the pain.
Yep.
What is that?
Morphine sulfate for her pain. Turn her on her side again. Okay, back down. Big sis, Patty. Need you to stay awake, okay?
How am I supposed to sleep when I got a dang on bullet in my gut?
What did she say?
She said, how is she supposed to sleep when she has a daggum bullet hole in her gut?
Huh. Becky, how you doing over there?
I'm okay. You help Big Sis.
Just keep pressure on it, Becky, all right?
Pressure.
Just hold the saline bag up high so it keeps dripping.
You got it, Doc.
Hey, how are you doing?
Thirsty.
Some fucking journalist you are. The story's out there, not on the roof with her.
What?
I can't give you anything to drink, Patty. Don't give her anything, Melissa. Just moisten a towel and wet her lips.
God, it was just an interview.
Sin, grace, how sweet.
Morphine's starting to kick in.
Watch her. Keep her awake.
Doc, give me a sit rep.
Private Kelly took a round to the abdomen, Sergeant. I don't think any major arteries are damaged. No exit wound, though. I have the bleeding somewhat controlled, though internally I'm not sure. Gave her 15 plus 5 cc's of morphine for the pain. Probably give it again in 4 hours. She's still in shock, but she's conscious.
I see that. What about Doherty?
Looks like she's hit through the thigh. Entered here, exited here. Not a lot of bleeding, considering.
Clean it. Dress it.
Roger, Sergeant.
Who's up top?
No one, Sergeant.
Well, who's supposed to be?
I am.
Then get your dumb ass up there. You left us vulnerable.
Sergeant.
You need to be conservative with your equipment, Doc. The aid station got hit. So that's all there is.
Who else got hit, Sergeant?
Fucking everybody. Headquarters and Bravo Company got the worst of it. Your patrol apparently set it off. As soon as you guys made contact, they came in from 3 sides simultaneously.
How close are they to us?
What? Nervous? We'll protect you, civilian. Don't you worry.
You gung-ho bastard.
Oh, fuck.
Sergeant!
Hey!
Up yours, Ranger Joe!
Come on, Sergeant!
That's enough! What is with you, Dower?
Why don't you ask him?
Look, we don't have time for this. What are you doing here anyway?
Ma'am, I got a call that we had casualties over here.
Well, there's even more out there, Sergeant Dower. Private Natsumi's perfectly capable.
Private Natsumi is a dumb bitch.
Whoa.
Just like the rest of this fucking squad. They can do nothing without someone holding their hands. This female infantry trial stops here if I have anything to say about it.
Sergeant Dower, now you listen to me and you listen closely. You will pick up your weapon and your helmet and you will
Look, ma'am.
turn around. And you will move your intolerant, misogynistic ass out that door and back to what's left of 1st Platoon. And you will do so post-haste. I have made mental note of your conduct today, Sergeant Dower, and this time it will be brought to the attention of the chain of command. Move.
Sin, grace.
How is it out there, LT?
We push them back. For now. But they will consolidate and reorganize. We can expect another fight soon. It's not over.